The sleepy wonder, secrets of the koala. In the sprawling eucalyptus forests of eastern Australia, a remarkable creature spends most of its life in peaceful slumber, perched high in the canopy like a living teddy bear. The koala, one of nature's most endearing and enigmatic marsupials, has captured hearts worldwide with its drowsy demeanor and cuddly appearance. Yet beneath this sleepy exterior lies a complex animal perfectly adapted to one of the most challenging diets on Earth, embodying millions of years of evolutionary refinement that has produced one of the planet's most specialized creatures. The Great Sleep Mystery. Perhaps no aspect of koala behavior is more famous or misunderstood than their legendary sleeping habits. Koalas sleep an astounding 18 to 22 hours per day, making them one of the sleepiest animals on the planet, rivaled only by sloths and certain species of bats. This extraordinary sleep schedule has led to widespread misconceptions, with many people believing koalas are simply lazy or permanently drowsy from being high on eucalyptus leaves. The truth is far more fascinating. Koalas' extended sleep periods are a masterpiece of evolutionary adaptation, directly linked to their highly specialized diet and energy conservation needs. Eucalyptus leaves, which make up virtually their entire diet, are notoriously difficult to digest and provide remarkably little nutritional value. These tough, fibrous leaves are essentially the plant kingdom's equivalent of cardboard, low in protein, high in indigestible cellulose, and packed with toxic compounds that most animals cannot tolerate. To cope with this nutritionally poor diet, koalas have evolved an incredibly slow metabolism, operating at roughly half the rate expected for a mammal of their size. This metabolic sluggishness means they need to conserve energy wherever possible, and sleep provides the perfect solution. During their long periods of rest, koalas' bodies can focus entirely on the energy-intensive process of digesting eucalyptus leaves, while their minimal movement ensures they burn as few calories as possible. Eucalyptus experts, masters of a toxic diet. The relationship between koalas and eucalyptus trees represents one of nature's most remarkable examples of coevolution. Australia is home to over 600 species of eucalyptus, yet koalas typically feed on only 10 to 30 species, showing distinct preferences that vary by region and even individual taste. This selectivity isn't mere pickiness, it's a matter of survival. Eucalyptus leaves contain a cocktail of toxic compounds, including phenolic compounds, tannins, and essential oils that can be lethal to most mammals. These chemicals evolved as the tree's defense mechanism against herbivores, but koalas have developed extraordinary adaptations to not only tolerate these toxins, but thrive on them. Their liver produces specialized enzymes that break down these harmful compounds, while their gut bacteria help neutralize others. The koala's digestive system is a marvel of biological engineering. Their stomach contains a specialized chamber called the pyloric antrum, which acts as a holding area where food undergoes initial breakdown. From there, the partially digested leaves move into an enormous cecum, a blind-ended pouch that can stretch up to 2.5 meters long, making it proportionally the longest of any mammal. This cecum houses billions of bacteria that slowly ferment the eucalyptus leaves over the course of several days, extracting every possible nutrient from this challenging food source. Young koalas face a unique challenge in developing their ability to digest eucalyptus. When they're weaned, they lack the essential gut bacteria needed to process these toxic leaves. In a behavior that might seem unsavory but is absolutely crucial for survival, young koalas eat their mother's feces, a substance called pap, which provides them with the necessary bacterial colonies to establish their own digestive capabilities. Physical adaptations, built for the branches. Every aspect of koala anatomy reflects their arboreal lifestyle and specialized diet. Their hands are perhaps their most distinctive feature, with 2 thumbs on each front paw opposing 3 fingers, creating a powerful grip that allows them to cling effortlessly to smooth eucalyptus bark for hours at a time. Their hind feet feature a grooming claw on the second toe, while their other toes are fused together to create a double-pronged comb for maintaining their dense, woolly coat. The koala's fur is another remarkable adaptation, consisting of 2 layers that provide insulation against Australia's varied climate. The dense undercoat traps air for warmth during cool nights, while the longer guard hairs repel water and provide protection from the sun. The fur on their bottom is particularly thick and cushioned, creating a natural pillow that allows them to sit comfortably on hard branches for extended periods. Koalas possess one of the smallest brain-to-body weight ratios of any mammal, with their brain filling only about 60% of their cranial cavity, surrounded by cerebrospinal fluid. While this has sometimes been interpreted as evidence of low intelligence, it's actually another energy-saving adaptation. The brain is one of the most energy-expensive organs in the mammalian body, and by maintaining a smaller brain, koalas reduce their overall energy requirements, a crucial adaptation for an animal surviving on such a low-energy diet. Social structure and communication. Despite their sleepy reputation, koalas maintain complex social structures and communicate through a surprisingly sophisticated system of vocalizations, scent marking, and visual cues. During breeding season, male koalas produce loud, resonant bellows that can be heard from over a kilometer away. These calls, which sound like a cross between a snore and a growl, serve multiple purposes, establishing territory, attracting mates, and warning other males to stay away. Each koala maintains a home range that overlaps with others in a complex network of relationships. Dominant males typically occupy the choicest territories with the best eucalyptus trees, while females and subordinate males arrange themselves in a hierarchical pattern around these prime locations. Koalas mark their territories using scent glands on their chest, leaving their signature on tree trunks to communicate their presence and status to other koalas. Female koalas are devoted mothers, carrying their young for approximately 35 days in their pouch before the joey emerges to spend several more months riding on their mother's back. The bond between mother and joey is strong, lasting up to 2 years as the young koala learns essential skills like which eucalyptus species are safe to eat and how to navigate the forest canopy. Conservation challenges, a species under pressure. The koala's highly specialized lifestyle, while perfectly adapted to Australia's eucalyptus forests, has also made them particularly vulnerable to human impacts. Habitat destruction represents the greatest threat to koala populations, with urban development, agriculture, and logging fragmenting the continuous forest corridors koalas need to move between food sources and find mates. Climate change poses additional challenges, as rising temperatures and changing rainfall patterns affect eucalyptus growth and the nutritional quality of leaves. During heat waves, koalas must expend precious energy seeking cooler locations, sometimes descending from trees to find water, behavior that's rarely observed under normal conditions. Droughts can concentrate toxic compounds in eucalyptus leaves, making them even more difficult to digest. Vehicle strikes have become a significant cause of koala mortality as roads increasingly bisect their habitat. Koalas' slow movement and tendency to remain motionless when threatened make them particularly vulnerable to traffic. Domestic dogs also pose a serious threat, with attacks responsible for significant koala deaths in urban and suburban areas. Disease represents another major challenge, particularly chlamydia, which affects a large percentage of wild koala populations. This bacterial infection can cause blindness, infertility, and death, further reducing the reproductive capacity of already stressed populations. Research and conservation efforts. Scientists and conservationists are working tirelessly to understand and protect koala populations across Australia. Advanced tracking technologies, including GPS collars and acoustic monitoring systems, are providing unprecedented insights into koala behavior, movement patterns, and habitat requirements. Genetic studies are revealing the complex population structure of different koala communities and helping identify priority areas for protection. Conservation efforts include habitat restoration, the creation of wildlife corridors to connect fragmented forests, and the establishment of breeding programs for threatened populations. Some initiatives focus on creating koala crossings, specially designed bridges and underpasses that allow koalas to safely cross roads. Others work with local communities to create koala-friendly gardens and reduce threats from domestic animals. Rehabilitation centers play a crucial role in treating injured and sick koalas, with veterinarians developing specialized treatments for chlamydia and other diseases affecting wild populations. These facilities also serve as research centers, advancing our understanding of koala biology and developing new conservation strategies. The future of Australia's icon. The koala stands as a testament to the power of evolutionary adaptation, demonstrating how life finds remarkable solutions to seemingly impossible challenges. Their ability to thrive on one of the world's most toxic and nutritionally poor diets represents millions of years of refinement, creating an animal so perfectly adapted to its niche that it has become inseparable from the Australian landscape. Yet this same specialization that has made koalas so successful also makes them vulnerable in our rapidly changing world. As we continue to alter the Australian environment through development, climate change, and introduce threats, the future of these sleepy wonders hangs in the balance. Understanding koalas, their remarkable adaptations, complex behaviors, and conservation needs, is essential for ensuring that future generations can continue to marvel at these extraordinary creatures. In protecting koalas, we preserve not just a beloved species, but an entire ecosystem and the intricate web of relationships that have evolved over millions of years in Australia's unique forests. The sleepy wonder of the eucalyptus canopy deserves nothing less than our most dedicated efforts to secure its future in the wild.